Hello and welcome to FTL, Fast and Light. With this game, I'm going to go through every ship once and see how far I can go. I have not personally beat this game and I have over 30 hours on it. I really love this game, but I have not beaten it yet. I originally played this on my laptop, but since I got my PC, some progress did not transfer. So instead I just got a save online that has all the ships. I have not touched most of these ships, so I have no idea what I'm doing with most of them. So we will go through the experience together. So unfortunately, I will not be doing one of each type of ship because I think that'll just be redundant. However, I know each ship is different in its own way. So we'll go through each of the 10 ships once per episode, and we'll take it from there. So I'm going to start out with the Kestrel here, the Kestrel Cruiser. I'm going to prefer Type A, because Type B has 4 basic lasers. I mean, yes, that's 4 attacks, but the burst laser is pretty good. It has three shots. And then Type C, Cloning Bay and Alanius. Seems kind of weird, but I'm not too sure. We're going to go for Type A, and we will rename the ship from the Kestrel to the Beginning. Would have seen that coming. And we're going to do it normal. So if you've never played FTL or seen FTL before, you have news that that part of the Federation, of which you are a part of, has turned rebel. And you are trying to get to the Federation to warn them about the rebels. However, they know about you and are hunting you down. So let's get into it. I'll explain most of the mechanics as we go, because there's a lot. So let's see, our first jump. What at first seems to be a simple nebula is actually filled with good amounts of debris from a brutal exchange between several ships. Wreckage drifts by your screen and tumbles into the depths of the nebula, lost to sight. It's hard to determine who the combatants were without closer investigation. So you have a choice of investigating it or not to investigate it. We're going to investigate the battlefield. And as we approach the wreckage, a Zoltan ship makes its arrival. It immediately mistakes you for one of your attackers, declares fire. So, I guess we'll start off with the Zoltan species. The Zoltan species are these creatures that provide 1 power to a room. However, they have a little less health than most of the other creatures. So on our ship, we currently have only humans. So we got 3 humans, which aren't that special, except they gain skills fast. Down here in the bottom left, we have our actual systems. We got shields, engines, medbay, which we'll turn off because we don't really need the medbay, oxygen, and weapons. Over in the bottom right, underneath our enemies, we got the subsystems, which power themselves. So the objective is to destroy each target. So with the Zoltan, their ships have a bigger shield, which is the green one, so some weapons can't go through it, while all the other weapons need to take it down. So the missile did 2 damage, and the laser that I will send does 1 damage each. However, they got through our thing, and now our weapons are broken a little bit. They are slightly broken, hence by the orange, and we have a fire. So we're just going to open up to the vacuum of space and take out that fire. So now their shield's down since we broke it, so now they have a normal shield just like us. We will target their weapon system. And they destroyed our engines a little bit and stunned our weapons, so we cannot fire. So if there is a person inside the rooms that are damaged, we can... And they broke out our oxygen. Cool. Alright, so destroyed rooms will have a red icon, while slightly destroyed will have orange. So we will send our guys from the engine and weapons room to repair the oxygen as quick as possible, because without oxygen, these guys will die. So we'll close that door. And we'll target their weapons and their shields. Our oxygen has now broken. again, and we have a fire in it. So they took out the fire instantly. I'll send one of you to go get the shields because we don't need 2 guys working on that. And of course, run through the oxygenless room rather than... Oh, they have their own fire because their weapon just broke. Or we will target their oxygen because it's funny. And they are destroyed. Alright, we will send... So, at the end of each battle, we'll get fuel, missiles or drones, and scrap. So here, the atom-looking symbol is fuel. The remote with signal is drones, and then the cog is our scrap. Our scrap is currency in the game, so we will send all 3 guys to go repair our shields just to boost their skills a little bit. So I guess while we're waiting for this, I'll go over most of the facilities we have. So oxygen runs oxygen through the entire ship. Without it, in the top left here, people start to suffocate, hence by the multicolored rooms, such as this one down here. That means there's no oxygen. These slightly pink rooms means that there are a little bit of oxygen, but if not helped, we'll lose oxygen. The engines down here help us evade and also power our jumps so we can get out of here. If we have a person on it, it helps, I think. Yeah, it gives us more evasion and better dodge. Our weapons room charges our weapons down here. And if someone is inside it, it gives a 10% faster charge. Shields carries our shields. And if there's a person in it, it'll give us extra charge in that. Medbay can only heal 3 people. Doors and sensors are subsystems. They're not really important in the early game. We will go to this distress signal. So doors you can upgrade on your own, and same thing with the sensors. But let's go to this distress first. You locate a nearby human mining colony where an unknown disease has spread virulently. They are setting up a quarantine to contain it, but a riot has broken out. We can send in our crew to help control the clouds or ignore the request. Let's hopefully send someone in. With the visible threat of your weapons, the infected become subdued enough for you to set up a rudimentary quarantine. However, before you leave, one of your crew presents signs of infection. You have no choice but to leave them on the station in the hopes that they discover a cure quickly. You leave before more crew succumb. We have lost Emily, but we gain fuel, missiles, and scrap. So there goes our weapons expert. So, with the distress calls, you can either gain things or lose things. Or you can just gain things, or you can just lose things, which is fun. So now we only have a 2-man ship. So let us continue on our journey. And we're at a solar flare, or we're at a sun. Suns will let off solar flares, and they sent someone onto our ship. I haven't gotten there yet. The game is progressing faster than I can explain. So you can get an upgrade that gives you teleportation to go onto the enemy ship. The enemies have teleportation that can come to your ship and just ruin your systems. So I gotta sell Sam over from the engines to make sure he doesn't destroy our shields. And now they'll engage in brawl. So they have a laser, which is this thing, and a beam. The beam will destroy us if we don't have shields up, which is probably what it's going to do. Okay, so it slightly stopped the weapons in time. Or our shield slightly stopped it, but it destroyed our weapons a little bit, which is fine. So we will go for their weapons, because that is the most prioritable thing, in my opinion. Since we're close to a sun, I feel like destroying their oxygen wouldn't be good. And the shields aren't really that useful on this either. So once their teleportation has cooled down, so they can send him back at any time, so he'll wait until it's almost dead. So I'll send Sam into the medbay to hopefully heal up before the solar flare goes off. And it sent fire to our engine room, so I'll just suck the air out of there and send lasers onto their shields, I guess. that's done there. Their pilot ship, or their pilot room caught fire, and that's broken now. So another volley, and they have been destroyed. So we got 2 fuel, 2 missiles, and 14 scrap. Once this repairs, so we're able to jump. Oh, I didn't finish repairing that. God damn it. Alright, let's get out of here. Let's go down here before that goes off. Got here just in time. Scan shows a remote settlement being blockaded by a pirate ship. Then the ship hastily messages you, stay out of this or you'll be next. Concentrate fire on us. They pull away from the planet and move to engage. So they got a flak cannon, which just sends out a bunch of junk, and a laser. So we'll obviously go for their weapons because there goes the flak. And okay, it didn't target anything too dangerous, thankfully, or too useful, thankfully. So we'll power up our missile and go for, I guess we'll go for their engine room. The laser can target their weapons again. Right now that their weapons are down, we'll target their shields. So with their engines down, they have a less chance to evade us. Or they have a less evasion, which means less chance to miss. They want to surrender by saying, alright, we give up, we're terrible at this pirating thing anyways. So we can let them go, which will get a little bit of stuff, or we can just outright kill them and have a chance to get more stuff. So we'll just outright kill them because it's funny. I'll save my missile because we don't really need to waste a missile when our burst laser can shoot 3 at a time. And boom, boom, boom. Oh, their shield just got back up in time. So we gotta wait just a little longer. Alrighty, here we go. Boom, boom, boom. Alright, we didn't get as much fuel or missiles, but we got a little more scrap, which is fine. With the pirates gone, we signaled to the station, we appreciate what you've done, but there'll be another ship looking for profit from our isolation soon enough. And they gave us a bunch of stuff. So that's fine, we will go down to this location over here. Your sensor picked up a refugee ship drifting through, no doubt one of the many fleeing the rebel advance. It doesn't appear to have detected you. Let's say hi to them. The vessel is relieved to hear from you. They are running low on supplies. They suggest a trade. Fuel for missiles? Yes, I will accept that. So we gave 3 missiles for a bunch of fuel. Let's go to this distress signal. You find the source of a distress call. A small research station appears to be a small laboratory fire that got out of control. So we can send our crew in to help put it out, or we can dock and try to rescue the survivors, or we can just outright leave them. Let's pull up alongside the station and cut through their hull. You are able to rescue a few survivors, but many more are lost. One of the survivors offers to join your crew, while the rest are offloaded on the nearby station. So we got Jones the Mantis. Mantis are really good at fighting, however, they are dog water at repairing. So we'll just send them to shields, just to be in the middle here. Save that, and we'll go to the next location. Looks like we got a fight on our hands, and they want to get out of here. I will send my missile to your engine room. Alright, so he wants to send a guy over here. Let's show our Mantis some fighting skills. So he's got a laser and a beam. Whoa. Okay, so the laser just got in time to destroy our medbay, but that's fine because now they can't jump or shoot us. So our Mantis just murdered that guy. Like you can see his health, 30 health compared to him being dead. Mantis and humans have the same amount of health of 100. It's just the Mantis are just better at fighting. I'm not going to use the missile just yet. I'll target the engine room though, because that seems to be the better option. So just so they can't get out of here. Their weapons are fully repaired, however, so I'll target that next. But if I get 2 of the 3 off, yeah, they're destroyed. Alright, I will start healing Jones here. And let's take a look at the upgrades. This is the upgrade menu. You can see we have a lot on here. So as I went over briefly, you can upgrade the shields. However, you need to buy 2 to get 1 shield. Shields are really good. You can have up to 4. The engines help your evasion and charge your jump faster. Medbay just heals you faster. Same thing with auctions, just refills faster. And weapon slots, you get more power. However, you cannot have one of these without a power. So if you plan on buying 2 shield upgrades, you need 2 power down here. You need to purchase 2 power and 2 shields. That's how that works. However, with the subsystems, you can just purchase one and they're done. So with the piloting, it'll help with the evasion if the pilot is not in the seat, which isn't really needed. You got sensors, which the first upgrade allows you to see inside the enemy interior. And if you upgrade it again, you get to see what charge their weapons at, which isn't really that good. However, if you have a person in that room, the upgrades you'll get 1 free upgrade. So once Jones is done healing, I'll show you how the doors work. So our doors are currently at level 1, which means that any enemy that goes through onto our ship can just walk right through them. However, with doors level 2, you'll see down here that he's yellow. They are now gray, which means that if someone teleports into the medbay, to get out, they have to break through one of these 3 doors to get out. And if we take him out, then it's just, just normal level 1. And then if you upgrade it to level 3, you get improved blast doors. And if you have a person in there above level 3, you get the super blast doors, which are just really broken, I guess. So let us jump to... No, we got plenty of time. Let's jump down here before we jump to the exit. And there's an asteroid field. Why was there a pirate waiting in here? And his shield's gone. That's an L. I don't know if I want to go for his weapons first. I'm going to go for his weapons first just because of that missile launcher is a little dangerous. Okay, well, it missed anyways. So now they have no weapons. And now I can just target their shields. So the perks of having the mantis in here, our shields can charge just a little faster. Apparently they had a fire in there, which is why their weapons just broke again. So I don't even need to attack them. However, I'll just target their auction because it's funny. And they're destroyed. Would you look at that? Got 3 fuel out of that missile and some scrap. So unfortunately, we have to wait for our own ship to charge before we jump out of here. And now I can jump out of here. Let's go to here. Scanners are showing intelligent life form. Let's investigate. Land a small shuttle in an enormous field. 6-legged horse-like animals. Let's try to communicate peacefully. None of your attempts to communicate seem to work. They just stare at you silently as you prepare to leave. One of the creatures canters forward and forcefully nudges you away from the ship. He seems to want you to follow him. Eventually, they guide you to an old Enchi ship's crash site so that you're able to find and reactivate an Enchi. So we got missiles, so we got a bunch of stuff from the ship, and Bombfy M. So we got an Engi, which is a new species I haven't gone over just yet. Engis are really good at repairing. However, they are shit at fighting. The complete opposite of a mantis. A mantis is good at fighting, shit at repairing. The Engi is good at repairing, but shit at fighting. So we will now go to this location, and then we'll go to the exit. So unmanned ship. And it wants to power up its FTL. So it's just got a basic laser and a beam drone. So drones are a thing I haven't gone over yet. So this is the drone room here. They're alright. However, they just have really random attack timing. It's absurd. I need to target his pilot so he can't get out of here. I guess I'll destroy the drone next. Don't need to use any more missiles. So, with these auto assault ships, they have no oxygen, and they're always unmanned. So, however, they vary in power based on... Excuse me. Based on how far you get into the game, the ships will get more and more beefy, as so will you. There are a number of ships stationed around a rest stop. Merely receive a message saying if you're looking for some bodies to fill your ship, you've come to the right place. So we can either hire Hector or Giles. Giles might have a better skill, which is why he's a little more expensive. But I'm going to go for Hector, just because he's a little cheaper. We'll send him Send him to sensors, I guess. And if we need to, we'll send him doors, but we'll go to the NG-controlled sector as the nebula is going to be a little sketchy. And now we're near a moon. So this is what sensors level 2 looks like. So they have an NG and a Zoltan, which I've both gone over. So moons will just temporarily disable a system. It could be anything. It could just be our med bay, our doors. For now, it was our shields and sensors. Of course, it was very poor timing for the shields. Why wouldn't it? So we're just gonna... So, that... Underneath that, if you saw for a brief moment, the missile broke into their weapons. So now they're going to lose oxygen in the weapons if they don't repair fast enough. However, we don't have oxygen, so I'm going to send the NG to repair that real quick. So if we look down here, he repaired it really fast. And that's pretty good. We lost our weapons, though, and our shields. Ooh, come on. Okay, they got their weapons back up. They still don't have shields, however. Ooh, we don't have engines. Sorry, you go in there. I'm going to switch. So we lost our doors, so we can't open or close them, unfortunately. So I will send you over to there. Or, yeah. You over there, you over there. I don't know why you two switched, but you did. Save these stations. So before this pulse goes off, I'll just kill them. They're trying to run away. No, they're not. We got a bunch of scrap. A little bit of fuel and stuff. I don't know what... Oh, we lost our shields. And I think that's our medbay. And where you went instantly into an asteroid field. And they sent... So they have a hacking drone. If you saw something that sent out, that's what that was. They got a laser and a beam. And it broke our oxygen. Or it's hacking our oxygen. So we're just going to lose oxygen really fast. So I need to either... I need to target the... Okay, their drones down. They're hacking drones down, so we'll be able to recharge our oxygen. But I will target their weapons next, because I don't want that laser. They want to surrender? No, you don't. Oh, they lost their engines. Okay, we're losing oxygen. That's fine, because we'll kill them before we can actually worry about that. Oh, and they have a fire in the engine room, and they're dead. Simple as. All right, you go to the sensors. No, you go there. You go there. Perfect. Alright, now we gotta wait for our FTL to charge. We'll go here. Alrighty, oh cool, an intruder on deck. Young Mantis in charred uniform has teleported onto the deck. He begs for sanctuary from DNG and offers to serve in exchange for your protection. DNG have already traced the teleporter signal and are offering a deal in exchange for the prisoner. So, side with the fugitive and fight the NG ship, or offer up the Mantis in exchange for a bounty. Let's bring in Steven the Mantis. That's pretty good. So, let me take a look here. So they got... So this is an NG ship. It's a little weird looking, but they got 2 drones. So let's throw the Mantis onto the doors, I guess. So these are defense drones, yeah. So... Oh no, these are anti-combat drones. Okay, not what I thought they were. So if we send drones, they'll be like, no, Lamau, and just destroy the drones. But I don't really use drones on the Kestrel, so we should be fine. So they got, is that 3 weapons? Yeah, 3 weapons. So let's just target. Let's target that. So now we can see that we've dealt health damage, and that bomb missed, and that hit an empty room. Sucks to suck, I guess. We don't have shields because they stunned their shields, but now it's back up. We're running a little low on hull damage, so lost our weapons, but that's fine. It only took out 1. So we should be able to destroy them soon enough. Just need to keep targeting their weapons. Okay, that's fine. No, it's not fine. Oh, okay. So now our doors are broken and there's a hole in there. So we'll send the engine there to help repair that super fast. And our weapons are down. The DNG could repair that. I'll send the engine there to buff that speed. The Mantis can repair doors and subsystem. Mantis can go in there, I guess. You're fine, you can go back to there. Target that. No, of course I missed entirely. Don't make me send in a missile, because I really don't want to use a missile on you. However, their NG that was in there died from just getting bombarded. Alright, it's dead. Good. Everyone can return to stations. We got a bunch of scrap. Before we go anywhere, I will upgrade my shields. So now we have level 2 shields. Alrighty, let us go here. I need a store because my hull is critical and there's another pirate ship. Okay, the same thing. However, if this isn't a dual laser or above, the beam can't really get in. I don't think. Certain beams can go through shields, but all basic ones really can't. Okay, so that's a multiple burst laser. So thankfully it missed a bunch. No, thank you. So it's the same laser that we got. And oh, please. I mean, we got a bunch of missiles that I can use it sparingly. Okay, well, they gotta worry about the fire in there, so we're fine. I'm going to... I guess I'll destroy their engines, so we can stop missing. Target them one last time. Destroyed. A bunch of scrap out of that store, thank God. Really see what the store got. It's got a bunch of weapons, a bunch of guys. So humans, just nothing cool. They're just their skills improve slightly faster. The Zoltan, which I went over, which was one of the first ships we fought. They provide 1 power to a room that they're in. However, their health is reduced. But when they die, they explode, which is a little weird. But yeah. We could buy a weapon. However, I'm not... Let's buy the Ion Blast. And that only needs 1 power, so we'll spend... I don't have enough money yet. Alright. Keep that in mind, so turn off the missiles and turn on the Ion Blast. We can go over here. You've jumped into the aftermath of what seems to be a wreckage. Let's investigate the battlefield and its robo cruiser. Okay, so I skipped that text because that seemed like one of the first encounters we've had, but it was obviously a different outcome. So is that a defense drone? Yes. Okay, and then in here is a repair drone, which will repair a building, which is you prick. Which will repair a thing if one of the other guys isn't available. But it'll also help if it's available. Okay, I'm gonna wait for the Ion Blast to go up. Because if I shoot the lasers, the Ion Blast isn't really gonna do much. But if I use the Ion Blast, I can destroy the shields instantly. Like that. And then I have 3 lasers to destroy that instantly. So there goes the repair drone in there. So the Ion Blast is ready. I will wait for my lasers to come up. And boop. And destroy the weapons again. And it caused a fire in there. Let's go. That's huge. Oh, the repair drone has a fire extinguisher. That's cool. Alright, however, we must perish these guys. They got one last chance. Let's see. I always target the auction because it's funny. Alrighty, we got a lot of scrap out of that. Boop. And we're 25 scrap off from getting a second weapon online. You arrive at a green planet with green plains and a rolling waterfall. Would be of little interest to the NG nearby. So literally no event there, so let's go to the exit now. Arrive at the long-range beacon. Arrive near a damaged, dilapidated space station. It appears to be abandoned by faint life signatures. Let's look for survivors. Nothing, but we got scrap. Cleo. Do I really want the missile? Got a shit ton though. I'll get an engine, because I think that'll be better for now. So, okay. So, the next 2 sectors are hostile, so which means that we have a higher chance of fighting. The question is, do I want to go to a rebel or pirate? Because if I go to a rebel, there'll be more rebels there, and if they somehow abandon the fight, the fleet will get doubled in their movement. Or go to the pirates, which have a bunch of stuff. So I'm gonna go to the pirate controlled sector, and we're instantly in the nebula. Cool. So what nebulas, I don't know if I explained this already, I may have, but you can't see inside your own ship because your sensors are completely disabled, regardless of if there is someone in the sensor room. So we'll go inside this one because this one has more branching locations, and we're in an ion storm. But we will worry about this first. You jump into the middle of a plasma storm. Multiple recently incapacitated ships loom in the shadows, briefly illuminated by the lightning. So let's search. Within the ship graveyard, you find one ship that seems relatively untouched. On board, you find an unconscious passenger. Take them back to the ship. Once they awake, they offer junior crew as a thanks. So we got Lana, which has high skill in piloting. So with the plasma storm, we lose half our power, so which means we have to reorganize what we have. So Lana, if we look down here, has a bunch of skill in piloting, better than Liam. Liam's almost there though. But we'll keep Lana in here, and we will send Liam to doors. Actually, no. I'll send Liam to doors and Steven back here to the engine, just in case people teleport back here. Because we got a Mantis up here and we'll have a Mantis back there, so that'll be good. Where's the exit go? We'll go to the store, see what they got. And then we'll take a look. So, mind control. Mind control's pretty good. Crew teleporter's really good too. And drone control. So one is usually drone control. They have a bunch of drones. And on the second page they have a bunch of weapons. A bunch of augments. Crew gets fully healed by teleportation. Drone recovery arm and FTL jammer. Don't really need anything. I don't think I need anything here, but I will. Do I want to keep them? I'll keep the missile for now, I guess. Alright, let's power everything back up. Don't need the medbay, do need oxygen though. Let's go to the stress up here. Let's see what we got up here. It appears the stress coming from a nearby moon. Your sensors ping up a single light form. Let's go to investigate. Find a man living alone in a cave. From the appearance of his wrecked ship, it seems he's been here for many years. He looks healthy, but his mental state is questionable. Let's bring him back to the ship. He collapses on the trip to the ship. It doesn't look like he's going to make it. Continue to the nebula down here. Pirate ship shortly arrives after you. Judging from the fact that it's attempting to avoid your ship, you assume that it's a smuggler, not a muggler. Let's attack the pirate because it's funny. So he's got 2 shields. Since we're in a new sector, he's got a missile and a heavy laser. Let's just wait for our Iron Blast to charge, take down all of his shields, and then go for his weapons. The ion completely misses, so does that missile. Lana finally finished her upgraded piloting, so she gives an extra 7 evasion, which is pretty good. Let's continue attacking the ship. Already that is pretty good. The missile is down. Until they repair it. Wait for the ion blast or the laser to come back up. And we'll run it back. There we go. That misses the shield, but we'll still attack anyways. That resists, which means that there might be something in there. fire. So that means there might be a fire in there already that they're trying to put out. Okay, they took the fire out, but I can still damage the ship. Wait for the laser to come back up and attack again. Everything misses. It's cool, except they might have an extra power, or that missile might require 2 power, and by the time they try repairing one, the other breaks, which is why it's just never coming back up. So that's kind of good, since that laser just can't get through our shields by itself, and our ion blast just keeps missing, which is kind of shitty, but it is what it is. Okay, and now they want to leave because they're a bunch of pansies, but they don't have a pilot to charge up. It's because they're either either the crew is dead besides the pilot, or they're both working on it. But since it seems to be delayed and it's half baked, I think that they only have one guy left. Hey, hell, you realize your ship is no match for yours. No, kill him. Unfortunately, I would love to just kill them, as killing the crew and keeping the ship alive gives you more rewards, but unfortunately I cannot do that. So down they go. Didn't get much, but that's fine. I want to make it back to the store for crew teleportation, but I need another like 25 scrap. We'll go for it. We'll see what we can find. An asteroid belt was not what I was expecting, and their weapons are instantly down because it doesn't have shields. It just might die on its own. I'm just not gonna do anything. I'm just gonna watch it die. Yeah, it's just going to. Okay, cool, I guess. I don't have to do anything. Cool. Yeah, no, it's going down. I don't have to waste any resources or energy to click a button and send it towards them. And just like that, it's done. Okay, cool. Hey, we got enough for the crew teleportation. Let's go. I just might not have any power for it. Crew teleporter, let's go. Not enough power, that's fine. Can risk an engine, get the teleporter. Unfortunately, it's in this room, which we can only send 2 people in. So what I will do, I will send my Mantis, because Mantis are good fighters. And I will sacrifice doors for shield. So let's see. So this can only be accessed from the top there. So okay, so we'll go down and then up. See what we can find. So we've already explored here. Let's go down here. Let's see what we got. We got pirate that wants us to pay a toll, which we do not have the money for. So we will reject their toll. Okay, looks like they got an ion blast of their own, except it might have multiple shots, and then a laser. So, oh, they have cloaking. All right, so cloaking gives you a higher evasion. However, the enemy cannot charge, so I'm gonna unpause. So that my weapons are not charging while they're cloaked, and I cannot teleport. However, I will shield a practice of teleporting and not fire on them, as they have primarily NGs on board, which means that they're going to be terrible fighters. So while they fight it out, I will take a sip of water. Alright, one of their guys is dead, 2 other guys is dead, and now the 3rd guy's coming in. And we don't need to worry about our guy because they're dead. Alright, and just like that, that was easy. So we will now power that up. We'll buy 1 power for our reactor. And we will row you in there since you got hit a while back. And everyone's healed. Turn off the medbay, turn on an engine, and we will go to the distress signal down here. Ship without life forms within a nearby dense asteroid field is giving off a distress call. Should we investigate? Let's search the ship. Find out what appears to be a piece of a derelict ship coated with ice or crystal before you have a chance to dock. A few asteroids get past your shields and partially damage the engines. Fortunately, we took a little bit of damage and our engine got a little doinked. So that hurt. Let's go to the next location, I guess. Mercenary hails me. Greetings, friend. We've heard tale of your quest and are here to offer our valuable services. So, with this, we can hire the mercenary to delay the rebels, which really don't need to, ever, unless you really have to backtrack for a store. We can hire a mercenary to scout the sector, which means that it'll reveal the locations to us, so it'll tell us if a location has a sun, an asteroid field, or a ship itself. Or we can just fight it or just say no. So we're gonna fight it because it's funny. And we'll, what do they got? They got 2 humans? Oh, that's easy. Let's just go invade their weapons. And we'll ion blast their shields. I mean, they're gonna die, so we'll just hit their engines because it's funny. And they're dead, just like that. Alright, cool. Alright, we'll send these guys to medbay. While they heal up, let's jump closer to the exit. And there's a solar flare. And intruders on board. You've arrived to find yourself extremely close to a star. You receive a message from a pirate ship. I'm glad you arrived. Our ship is damaged and we're getting desperate. Hope you don't mind if we take yours. Hostiles detected on board our ship. Just like that, we have 3 guys. 2 of them going for the pilot, so instead of going for the NG, I'll take the human to go there. These guys are fully healed, I'll send him to the doors. Fight the Mantis. You're fine in there, so I need to swap our main pilot out for the Mantis. So hopefully they can fight a little faster. We need our FTL to charge, because this is a dangerous area. Mantis should kick his ass, no problem. Okay, he does. I'll swap you out for that. Alrighty, just like that, that's done. You go there, we can jump out of here before that gets close. Those rebels are extremely close to the beacon. Some will cross a rebel ship distributing some supplies to a local civilian colony. Probably not anything military grade, but everything helps. Could attack the rebels flat on, wait and steal supplies from the civilians, or leave them be. Let's attack them because it's funny. They sent a drone out of some kind. It was a hacking drone. Oh no, or is that, okay, that's a breacher drone, never mind. Okay, that's fine. So the breacher drone, whenever it invades a ship, it will always cause a breach in whatever room it goes into, and you'll have to kill it. So that one was an ion one, which wasn't too bad, but it was also pretty bad. So let's return everybody to stations. Jones can heal up since he kind of needs it. And there he goes in there. So you go in there to help him fight that. You switch with him, you switch with him. And there goes our shields. And the Iron Blast just took everything out. You go in there. Okay, so I need to pause. I need to figure everything out. That missed entirely. Of course it did. Why wouldn't it? Alrighty. You're just suffocating in there. I'm sorry. Mantis goes in there. Wait for everybody to heal up. Turn everybody to their positions. Alrighty. I'll Ion Blast and take out their weapons once more. Fully invade their drones. Okay, weapons I can care less for. I'll send you three in there. Just deal with that real quick. I need to be careful, however, because if the ship flies away or breaks because of... Hey, what's it called? Oh, that's still alive. Okay. If the ship breaks from us killing it, or it jumps, then we lose these crew members that are on here, which is no bueno. Okay, Jones is about to die. Should be fine. Kill one of them. Okay, no, we're gonna teleport them because Jones is 1 health. I don't want to risk. Okay, is this... Okay. I need to wait. Okay, oxygen's broke. So you go there, you go there. Fix that up. So turn to stations, you go there, you go there. Okay, that's fine. I just need these to heal because I kind of just want to kill him. Or, well, kill the crew. You go there. Alright, so you two are healed, you go there. You go there. Hector goes in there. Sam goes in there. You will now teleport back in. Kill the remaining guys. Okay, I see why they're winning, because they have a med station. I didn't see that. Oops, okay. So return everybody to their stations. Follow these guys in here. They're gonna out heal us, which is fine. We'll just kill them. That's fine. I wanted to get better stuff. Let's leave the civilians. Rebel was our sole supply. You've doomed us all. Too bad, so sad, I guess. Rebels are bad. You go out, you go heal. Took a little more damage than I should have in that fight, but I really wanted to kill a crew. I didn't realize they had a med station. Oh well, no worries. Better luck next time. Let us get out of here. Rock people have 150 health compared to 100 of everybody else, and slug people can usually have mind control, which can take over one of your characters. So that's a hard one. Let's go for slug. I will prefer. Alright, telepathic slugs. Let's go here. I'm quite thirsty tonight. Strange vessel approaches. Refill this vessel with fuel and we will supply you with drones. I don't use drones. I am so sorry. Let's go to the store. Cloaking, clone bay, and hacking. There are a bunch of good stuff. Let's fully heal, I guess, and buy a thing of fuel. I still need a thing for... Still need a power for the missile, but I'm not too sure if I want to use missiles. Because... I mean, I have 22 of them, but they are a good trading resource. Slug Captain hails you and invites himself aboard your ship to prevent a flask something slimy. Now, most gracious Captain, you must join me, please, in a drink to our alliance. I'm going to refuse, as I don't know what the drink is, and I'm afraid it's going to kill someone. This is not, however, prevent him from returning to his own ship and opening fire. Oh my good laser beams. Holy fuck. Okay, we are going to, kind of hopefully destroy their weapons before those lasers power up and just God knows what could happen. Because I don't want to know what happens with those lasers if my shields are down. I don't want to risk it. They do not have a med bay, which is good. So let's try it again. Okay, that's good. Their ion's down, so they can't get past us. We're trying to fully heal, and I'll go back and attack again. And now attack. I just stunned their shields a little bit. I think this is the only two guys. Okay, so Steven upgraded in damage. They're dead. We got a bunch of scrap and all that, so we'll send these guys there. I need 28 more. Let's jump. We'll jump here. Nothing here. Store, however, let's go take a look at the store. Never hurts. Long range scanners, which is kind of good. Mind control, backup battery, and hacking. Page 2, pike beam. Pike beam's a really huge laser that can go from the middle of our ship to the pilot's cabin. It's very goofy. Actually, oh, I'm 5 off. I will be coming back here. Mark my words. I will buy that pike beam. Slug, rogue, ship. Coolio, that's 2 big lasers. I have 2 big shields. You cannot get through my shields. Miss. Why is there a human in there? Much better. Let's go. Let's distract them first. Of course. Oh, okay, so those lasers do 2 damage. I see. I'll be invading anyways. I think they got 3 guys because that slug came from down here in the engine room, looks like. So let's just take out their shields, I guess. Okay, one's dead. Oh, my teleporting wasn't ready. Uh-oh. Okay, so let's, oh, might lose Steven here. No, we lost someone. Damn it. I didn't know that. I didn't see that the doors were upgraded. That is a little unfortunate. So they're fine. So I'm gonna retreat. That's a little unfortunate. We lost our first mantis. Oh, okay, that's fine. I hope. So we'll break down their doors a little bit as we prepare for another attack. I'll just send Steven in by himself after I target his weapons. He got the doors repaired. So we'll just go in anyways. Because I assume this is the final guy anyways. So we see how that goes, because we're just destroying him. Nothing he can do, yeah. Oh, that's unfortunate. We lost one guy. We got 2 stores. Let's go to this store, then go to that middle one, and then go to store with the pike beam. Got people here, mind control, cloaking, drone control. We could buy a guy, but I don't know if I want to. Charge laser, heavy ion, heavy laser. Oh, I don't know. I don't know if we'll be in trouble with that store, but I'm gonna go for it anyways. Let's attack the ship. It's got a big laser. So, with being able to teleport now, we can go onto these automated ships. However, as I mentioned, they don't have oxygen, so there's not really a point to target the just send the NG over there. There's not really a point to jump onto these ships unless I have a species that doesn't need oxygen. Their evasion skill is really fucking good. God damn it. No, of course they shot off their EMP and not their missile. Because why would they do that? Okay, missile's down, that's good. Teleporter's down though. Send you in there to go help that, I suppose. Alrighty. Of course you miss. Of course you miss. Let's try it again. Run it back. Of course it all missed. Besides like one of them. Oh my god. The evasion is real. Stop. Holy fuck. Oh, at least it's having a hard time repairing its own weapons. Which I'll take. Okay, that's fine by me. I can get a little more evasion by shutting off my medbay. Alright, let's... come on. Okay, weapon is down temporarily. That's fine. Oh my god. Oh my god, I'm going to... Oh, please. I'm about to just shut off the evasion at this point. Oh my god. I'm not... Fuck it. We'll go for this. We'll get the pike beam, then go back there and just say no. Give me this. We'll jump back there. Hey, you miss me? Oh, he repaired. I was not expecting that. Was not expecting that. Maybe his evasion will be a little less broken. Nope, it's still just as good. God damn it. And now we have no evasion, so please. Please. Okay, maybe it was a mistake. I was just kidding about coming back. Please. You go heal. I don't need to teleport right now. Oh my god, please. Store. I'm not gonna risk finding something else. We'll just heal here. 69, nice. Okay, that's fine. Just heal everything. Heal everything and everyone. I made a big mistake. A severe lapse in my judgment, as one could say. You go there, you go heal. Oof. Who knew that automated ships did not want to be fucked with, I guess. Wow. Alright, well, everyone's healed. Return to stations. Let's go to the exit. Ready to go to the next sector. Alrighty. So, let's go to the MG homeworlds. Alrighty. So, I'm going to end this part here. However, I will continue it right back up. So, yeah, I'll see you in the next part.